guys, and welcome back to one more year with Noe. And just like that, we're back at it again. Right now, I'm 27 years old. One thing that I will be doing different in the upcoming year is probably gonna be auditioning. I know in my past few videos for my wrapping up years, I've said that I was gonna start auditioning. And you know what? Some things have came true, so it manifested. But I will be auditioning. I need to go down those casting calls thingies and get to it, because I've been kind of lacking on it since I've been so into my socials and stuff like that. But I will definitely be more into doing auditions. So, Noe, better do it. How many followers do I currently have? Let's check. On Instagram, I currently have 69.1 thousand followers, almost 70,000 followers. Woo! So if you don't follow me on Instagram, go ahead and follow. And on TikTok, I currently have 1.2 million followers. And on YouTube, which I am so excited about because I've been getting into my YouTube vibes. Shout out to YouTube. Love y'all. I currently have 15.8 thousand followers, so 15K. And I got verified on YouTube. Period. If I could describe this year in one word, it would probably be full circle moment. Well, that's a quote. What is it a quote? A saying? I don't know. Full circle. That's the word. Full circle. Period. My favorite artist of this year, 2024, hands down goes to Sabrina Carpenter. Oh my god, this girl ate down. This girl is short and sweet and spicy and everything. That's that espresso. She ate down. I got to see her in Coachella this year. Oh my god, she was so good. I didn't go to her tour, which I was super sad about because I was not in town. But I did see her in Coachella this year. So, and a cheese like espresso. So, period, Sabrina. One area that I struggled with this year, or at the beginning of the year, was probably getting FOMO, that's not the word. Imposter syndrome. I was like, it's one of those. It's imposter syndrome. I was getting major imposter syndrome at the beginning of the year because I got to do some amazing things, which I will talk about in this video. But yeah, I just got like major imposter syndrome. I was like, oh my god, everybody here is so cool. And like, I felt like maybe I didn't belong or stuff like that. But I was like, you know what? I know who I am and I got what it takes. And shout out to my friend Crystal Cosmetics. Go follow her. She is amazing and she gave me some really good advice this year. So definitely, I think that's what I struggled with a little bit, just having like imposter syndrome, but I know I'm that good. So, period. Something that I want to do different going into the new year is probably pushing myself a little more. I know that I am doing socials and I'm doing YouTube, I'm doing Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, everything, but I feel like I could do a little more because I love filming, I love being creative, and I feel like I kind of stay in my comfort zone a little bit when it comes to like filming. Like I like filming at home and I bulk film here at the house, but next year I kind of want to explore more like filming outdoors, going places and filming there and doing my whole thing because I don't know, I just want like to challenge myself. So I think in the upcoming year I kind of want to do that. So holding myself accountable. Noe, listen to this. I feel like the most exhausted and drained that I was this year, which was something positive, was between October to like right now December, just because I had a lot of events going on back to back, flying. Like I've never flew and traveled that much in my whole life, but it got a little overwhelming because I was like, oh my god, it's like a lot and it's all happening like back to back. But I was still very grateful and I'm very, very just like thankful to God to have these opportunities. But I feel like that's when I was like more exhausted and drained, but I was still grateful. So it was like a positive thing, a positive and drained. One of the biggest things that happened this year was probably the election. I think that was like the biggest thing that happened this year, if I can remember, but yeah, just the election. My favorite movie of 2024, hands down, goes to Wicked! Oh my god, guys. Wicked was so good. And I might be a little biased just because I got to go to the Mexico City world premiere of the movie. That alone was crazy. Probably like one of the craziest experiences I've had this year. Probably in my life. Yeah, it was just a full circle moment. I love Wicked, The Wizard of Oz. And just getting to be there at the premiere, getting to experience it along other creators, and just thinking like, oh my god, Little Noe, like just seeing Ariana Grande and Victorious. Never did I think I would experience seeing the premiere of Wicked. I loved it, and that was hands down the best movie of 2024. Shout out to Wicked. Where do I see myself next year? I definitely see myself in a show, in a novela, in a series. Telemundo, I'm talking to you. If you need anybody to be la sirvienta, el que limpia el baño, el que, yo no sé, la amante del esposo, lo que ustedes quieran, hasta el perro, I can do that for you. I am manifesting that this upcoming year I will be on a show. No sé cómo, no sé cuándo, no sé cómo va a pasar, pero ¿qué va a pasar? Va a pasar. Top place that I visited this year, hands down, goes to Maui, Hawaii. Oh my god, guys. This trip was so relaxing. I had like an eventful year, but this trip alone was so amazing. Just being in nature. I love water. Also, side note, one of my favorite animated movies is Moana. Just because the scenery, the blue nature, that just brings me so much happiness. Just even looking at it brings me happiness. So just kind of being there, being in Hawaii, Maui, it brought me Moana vibes, you know? So I was like, oh, I was so happy to be there. But this year was also the year that I traveled the most in my whole life. Never did I think I was going to travel this much, but this year was crazy. Let me tell you some of the places I went to. So at the beginning of the year, I went to Mexico City in February. Then in January, I went again to Mexico City. Then I went to New York, which was crazy. I've always wanted to go to New York. In New York, I loved it. It was so amazing. Getting to go to Times Square, getting to just experience New York. It was a blast. Oh, love New York. Also, I got to go to Miami, not once, but twice. Once in, I think it was like March, and then recently in November, I went to Miami. So, yeah, that was super crazy. So also Miami, and then I think that's when I went to Maui. Then I also went to Memphis, Tennessee, with St. Jude, which is amazing, and I love St. Jude. And then I went to Mexico, to El Rancho de mi Papá, to El Pueblo Mi Mamá. And then, yeah, then Miami recently. And I think I went, oh my god, and then I went to Mexico City again for the Wicked premiere. Then I came home. Then I went back again to Mexico City. Oh my god. Yes, to say the least, this year I traveled the most. It was crazy. I loved it. I'm so grateful for the opportunities I got this year. And I cannot wait to see all the new places I will visit in 2025. I already have tickets for New York with my cousins. 2025, I'm manifesting more traveling and more new places. I want to travel to new places, just explore new countries. I at least want to go to one new country. But yeah, this year it was wild for traveling. I loved it, and I'm super grateful. My professional goals for this upcoming year is to, like I said, be more... I've been consistent with my videos. I try to upload almost every day, but kind of push myself out of my comfort zone. And like I said, actually start auditioning for shows because I need to put myself out there. Right now, there's like a whole battle with like they're trying to ban TikTok. I'm honestly manifesting that they don't ban TikTok because that's been kind of messing with my mental health lately, since that's like that platform that gave me... The app that gave me a platform. And pues echándole ganas and uploading there, it got me like my audience, and then I kind of sprinkled it everywhere to like YouTube, Instagram. But I'm kind of sad that's kind of going on. I'm manifesting that they don't ban TikTok. I want to look back at this video next year and be like, yay, they didn't ban it. But I mean, if they do, I'm going to be super sad about it. But also, pues, tenemos que echar ganas, right? La vida sigue. When things happen, pasan por algo. You just have to keep going. So, but yeah, professionally, keep putting myself out there, echándole más ganas y más duro a los videos, and bringing a lot of comedy and smiles to you guys. And that is what I have. The most memorable day of this year, hands down, goes to the Wicked premiere, just because it was just a full circle moment. Since last year I was manifesting going to the premiere, and I was like, no sé cómo lo voy a hacer, I don't know how it's gonna happen, but de que lo voy a hacer. And when I was there, I was like, wow, I really manifested this, and I was there, I was present, and I'm super grateful to have had the opportunity with Universal Pictures. Also, shout out to HM Communications because they made that happen as well. And I love everybody at HM. Shout out to you guys. And yeah, I think that was the most memorable day of all year. You know what? I'm gonna split it. It was between Wicked and also this one. Doing La Casa de los Famosos, La Invasión with Telemundo. That was a, oh my god, pinch me moment. Slap me, avienta me, arrastrame. Because I could not believe I was in La Casa de los Famosos. They flew me out at the beginning of the year to go to where they film La Casa de los Famosos, and I got to be in La Casa de los Famosos for a whole day. Was with the filming crew, got the whole experience. It was broadcasted like on socials and also on TV, and it was just such a surreal moment. And being there, I was like, wow, all this from like believing in myself and putting myself out there. Porque a veces, pues, when you start doing videos, you're like, ay, la gente se va a reír de mí, because I'm like, you know, doing videos in my room with wigs and makeup. But look, it got me to La Casa de los Famosos, to work with Telemundo. It got me to Wicked. How crazy is that? We only live once. So tú échale ganas, believe in yourself. Because honestly, I would not be doing this if it wasn't for me. If I didn't believe in myself and putting myself out there, not caring what people think. Because la gente te va a criticar. But you just need to put yourself out there and be like, girl, I'm just doing me. And yeah, that was a crazy thing too, doing La Casa de los Famosos. So it was between Wicked and doing La Casa de los Famosos. That was like my top of the year. But some other things I got to do was, like I said, go to Miami with Telemundo as well, which was super amazing. Also New York. Also, I got to take my little brother to the King Kong versus Godzilla movie, like the new Empire. I got to go to that premiere. Also, thanks to HM Communications. And I took my little brother. He was so happy. It was just it was a good bonding moment that I know we'll never forget. So I'm really grateful for that. And I was super happy about that. Then I also did the Nosferatu premiere. That was a really, really good movie. I got to take my cousin Maritza. Also, I went to Palm Springs for my birthday with some of my friends and my sister, and that was super fun. That's something I will never forget either. Also, going to Mexico City with my cousins, my parents, my siblings. That was super cool too. Actually, my little brother stayed, but he's gonna make it to the next one, si Dios quiere. But we had a blast. It was so amazing. We got to eat a lot of food, visit the ranchos, the pueblo. That was cool. Honestly, this year, like I said, the traveling was wild, and I'm just super grateful and thankful to God for giving me the health and giving the health to those people around me, and just for having a really, really good year. The best advice I received this year was from my friend Crystal from Crystal Cosmetics. Shout out to you. I was at the premiere of El Señor de los Cielos in Mexico City, and I remember being there and kind of feeling like I didn't belong. That's why I was telling you guys that I was getting kind of like imposter syndrome. But she gave me some really good advice. She was like, you know what? You're here. You're in the same rooms as these people. So don't feel less than, better than. We're all the same. No matter if somebody has money, doesn't have money. We're all the same. We're all equal. At the end of the day, we're all humans. And that kind of like, como que se me inyectó en la cabeza y no se me salió. And like I went about my year thinking about that. And it really got me through everything. Just thinking like, you know what? Yes, we are all in the same room. So why should I feel less than or should be like, oh, they're better than me? At the end of the day, we're all human. We're all gonna die. So why would I feel like, oh my god, me tengo que agachar la cabeza? Like, no, we're all human. So I'm not better than nobody and nobody's better than me. We're all equal. So period to that. And that was the best advice I received this year. My most important achievement this year was probably being on Telemundo, getting to work with Telemundo, getting a contract with them. I think that was like one of the biggest achievements because I grew up watching Telemundo and watching these networks, these Latino networks, and never did I think it would be like it would be possible for me to be working with them, being in those studios, getting to see how everything runs, getting to be in it. And honestly, working with them just is probably one of the biggest achievements this year for me. It was a full circle moment, and oh my god, I know little Noe is so proud of me right now. Yeah. The best phrase to describe this year is probably, y si te arde, soplale. Period. That's from mis novelas, eh? So period, that is the best phrase. But some other phrases I heard this year was Wyoming, was at the end of the day. That's all from TikTok. And what was the one that I use a lot? Let's not say. And period. Those are the phrases of this year. In In what way did I grow this year? In what way? Pues de los lados. No es cierto. Well, maybe a little. But no, in what ways I grew by being more confident, being more self-assured. Is that even a word? Being sure of myself, who I am, what I bring to the table, and just knowing that I'm that girl. And we are all that girl. So that's how you should feel too, back home. You are that girl. Y la vida se acaba rápido. So a ti que te valga madres lo que otra gente venga a decir de ti o que te critiquen. No. You are that girl. Period. The thing that excites me most about this upcoming year is all the opportunities that are yet to come. I know there's a lot of blessings in the future for me and also for everybody else out there. Echándole ganas, trabajando duro, se nos van a abrir los caminos. So I just can't wait to see everything that's coming and everything that's gonna happen. And yeah, just manifesting a really, really great 2025. Alrighty guys, so that concludes this year's One More Year with Noe. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you guys learned a lot of how my year went. And I hope you learned you are your biggest supporter. So you need to believe in yourself. Nobody's going to believe in you more than you believe in yourself. So, tú échale ganas, you are that girl. And I will see you guys on this upcoming 2025. There will be a lot of great new videos, a lot of great things coming up, so please stay tuned. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. I would really, really appreciate it. And without further ado, ya los dejo que vayan a hacer lo que tienen que hacer. Si están limpiando, pónganse a limpiar más, porque la limpieza nunca se acaba. Adiós.